Oh man, it is going to be an absolutely amazing day. There was so much baseball news that happened yesterday, a lot of crazy stories. I got a brand new candle, the Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow, amazing, from Bath & Body Works, and Call of Duty Blackout comes out today, and I will be streaming it all day on Twitch. If you guys don't follow me, I will put the link in the description and the top comment. Go follow me there. Even when I don't try to be cringy, I feel like that was a cringy intro. I just don't know what to do with myself. I'm just the master of cringe. I'm sorry. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap video. And the first thing I want to say is thank you guys all so much for your support on these videos. I know that you guys are in school, you guys are back from work, all that different stuff. So I just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. It really means a lot to me. I just want to say that because I love you guys. The first story that we're going to talk about today, I don't know if this is the play or the catch of the year, so I'm going to need your guys' help. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the tape, and then you guys have to let me know in the comment section, was this the catch of the year?
The 0-1. Broken bat, fly ball, goes into the stands, hanging up, Haniger dives, he makes the play! Game's over, and the Mariners win it 3-2!
That was a catch right there. If you guys don't know who that man is, Mitch Haniger, the right fielder for the Seattle Mariners, in my opinion, one of the top 5 most underrated players in all of baseball. He stole the 9th inning. But that catch was just the cherry on top. In the top of the 9th inning, Mitch Haniger was able to draw a walk, he stole second base, and then he scored a run, so he did everything in that inning. So again, guys, let me know in the comment section down below, do you think that was the best catch of the year? If you don't, let me know which play that you have in your head that you think was better. Now, into the next story.
And who has a major league leading 118 RBIs on his resume this year. Oh! To left and well hit. And gone! Oh! Little flare slicing in left field. It drops in, and that's going to do it. The Red Sox have walked it off.
The Astros versus the Red Sox. Now, this is a series that I have been anticipating and been excited for about 3 weeks now. I've looked at the schedule, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to be an ALCS matchup. Now, as an Indians fan, I believe that the Indians are going to make the ALCS, but if you're an Athletics fan, if you're Yankees fans, again, you're going to have different opinions. But if you take your bias, if you take your opinions out of the equation, you probably think it's going to be Red Sox, Astros, and the ALCS. And obviously, we just saw what would happen. So we saw the Mitch Moreland walk-off. We saw Jess Dinger's JD Martinez coming away with his 40th home run of the year already, and we're going to talk about him more in just a second. But again, guys, like I mentioned, this might be the best ALCS matchup that I've seen in the last couple years. So if the Astros and the Red Sox actually do make it, I mean, they both have the pitching, they both have the offense, they both have pretty good bullpens. The Red Sox, not so much. You know, when you bring in Joe Kelly and then you bring in Matt Barnes or Craig Kimbrell, it's a little iffy, but the Stros, they got a pretty good pen themselves too. Now, it could be Yankees versus Indians, it could be Athletics versus Astros or Red Sox. So there's so many different ways that the American League can play out going into the playoffs, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now, again, we were talking about JD Martinez. Let's kind of update you guys on the Triple Crown race. Currently, JD Martinez is hitting .335. Now, that's second to Mookie Betts, his teammate. He's in second place with 40 home runs. Chris Davis has 41, but JD Martinez is leading the league in RBIs, and it's not even close. So, again, if he can catch fire, because he hasn't hit too many home runs the last couple weeks, if he can catch fire and hit some bombs, ooh, you might see it happen. You might see it happen. And not just the American League Triple Crown, he is on pace to win the entire global Triple Crown, which means he leads the entire Major League Baseball and everything. The last time that happened was Mickey Mantle, so yeah, it's been a while. Ooh, I cannot wait to talk about this one. You guys know I am one of the biggest Indians fans that you will ever meet. I have jackets, I have merchandise, everything that is Indians, give it to me, I will love it. Jose Ramirez, the third baseman, but then he's going to be the second baseman when Josh Donaldson comes back. I'm not sure how that's going to pan out, but Jose Ramirez is the third player in Major League Baseball history that is 5'9" and shorter to have a 30 home run and a 30 stolen base season. And he is the first player to do that since 2012 when both Mike Trout and Ryan Braun did it. So Jose Ramirez, he is having an absolutely amazing and historic season. I just want to say, as an Indians fan, I just have to sit back and enjoy it. You know, Francisco Lindor is having an amazing season. Trevor Bauer was having an amazing season before he broke his ankle on a comebacker, and Corey Kluber's doing his thing. So honestly, if I'm taking my bias out of the equation, I know the Indians don't have the best record. They're in the worst division, but if Andrew Miller comes back, if Cody Allen can settle down, and if we have Josh Donaldson come back and rake, I don't know about you guys, but the Indians, they just sound scary. So I just wanted to tip my cap real quick to Mr. Jose Ramirez. They call him Mr. La Parra for getting that 30-30 season. I watched this guy play. Mookie Betts, Alex Bregman, I think they're all 5'9", 5'10". So I think Mookie Betts and Alex Bregman are a little bit taller, but these guys, I'm about the same height as them, and I can't even imagine. I've never hit 30 home runs in my life, let alone in one season. All right, so we are moving on to the next clip of the day. Now, this guy, honestly might be one of the best overall hitters in all of baseball. He doesn't get as much props as maybe all of the other players do, but Justin Turner of the LA Dodgers, yeah, he put on a show yesterday.
Drilled into left field, 3 home runs. And when you're hot, you're hot.
Inning 6-2 Dodgers. Fly ball, center field. Blackman on his horse again, and he can ride the horse all day. He can't catch it.
Turner with a fly ball to right. Parra going back.
Justin Turner went 4 for 5. He even sprinkled in a home run in that game, and that was big time because the Dodgers and the Rockies, they're in the same division, and they are going for that #1 spot in the NL West. So they came away with the series win against the Rockies, and if Justin Turner continues to rake, if Yasiel Puig, again, like I mentioned yesterday, if he can sprinkle in a home run here and there, if Clayton Kershaw can continue to be Clayton Kershaw, I know he's had some back issues this year, but if he stays healthy, again, the Dodgers, look out for him going into the playoffs. I don't know why, it's kind of hot in my room right now. I'm just getting dehydrated real quick. I need to... All right, we're good. Man, I don't know if you guys have been watching the Braves versus the Diamondbacks series that has been going on the last couple days, but there's been some really good games going on in there. I'm not going to tell you guys what happened. I just want to show the clip, but yeah... The Braves, I thought they were going to be in rebuilding this year. Yeah, they're rookies, and Ronald Acuna Jr. and Ozzie Albies and even Ender Inciarte, yeah, they're saying no to that.
So now cash this in. Fly ball well hit to right. Sousa back at the track. It's gone. Back-to-back hits and a 2-run homer for Acuna. It's 2-0 Atlanta. He's at second, not going. The pitch swung on, belted. Deep right center field. That ball is gone. Lopez as this ball's cracked deep to right field. Long home run for Lucas Duda.
We saw Ronald Acuna Jr. hit his 25th home run. He even hit an Oppo Taco. Now, he's only been playing 95 games, so 25 home runs in 95 games. If you stretch it out to a 162-game schedule, that would be equal to 43 home runs, which is insane for a rookie, if you ask me. I mean, he's probably going to win the Rookie of the Year. Him and Juan Soto, they're in the contention right now, but Ronald Acuna Jr., he kind of reminds me of a young Mike Trout, let's be honest. And then we saw Ender Inciarte with the bop, and then with the bat flip because he knew that was gone. And I don't see Ender Inciarte pimp too many home runs because he does not hit that many home runs, but when he gets a hold of one, that ball travels very far. I was going to say something different, but then that was weird. Now, speaking of baseballs that travel pretty far, actually, it wasn't really that far, but it was a grand slam off the bat of Jonathan Scope and Madison Bumgarner. The reason why I'm showing this is because the Brewers, again, they're in playoff contention, so every home run, every win is completely crucial, and they needed to get into the playoffs. So Jonathan Scope with the grand slam, roll it.
2 outs in the 6th, and Scope launches one left field. It is hooking. It is gone. A grand slam.
Alright guys, so the first question of the day was, do you think that Mitch Haniger had the play of the year? And the second question I want to ask you guys, you don't have to answer both, maybe you want to answer one, or if you want to answer both, more power to you, extra credit to you, but Jonathan Scope was acquired at the trade deadline. So, who do you think was the best trade acquisition at the deadline? Was it Jonathan Scope? Was it Mike Moustakas? Was it Manny Machado by the Dodgers? Any player that you can think of that was traded to a different team, who do you think is going to have the biggest impact going forward? Ultimately, who was the best trade? Alright guys, so that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I do want to do something real quick. I'm going to try something that I've never done before, but it has been mentioned in a few comments where I show the scores, because obviously I can't talk about the Tigers or the Royals every single day because, you know, maybe they don't win or nothing special happens. So I will put the scores kind of right here, and now let's get into the standings. Alright guys, so we can see that in the American League East and Central, there has been no change. The Red Sox and Indians are still dominating. In the AL West, the Athletics gained a game, so they were 3.5 games back yesterday. They're now 2.5 games back of the Astros, and then the wild card we see that it is still the Yankees and the Athletics. In the National League, the Phillies are 4.5 games back of the Braves because the Braves are really good, let's be honest. In the NL Central, the Brewers, okay, let's talk about this. They were 4 games back, and now they are only 2 games back of the Cubs. The Cubs seem to be playing a little bit, you know, off the Cubs, what they usually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's just go into the next division. In the NL West, the Rockies are up by half a game against the Dodgers. We saw that the Dodgers took 2 out of 3 games, so that was really crucial for them. In the National League Wild Card, this is where things get extra spicy. The Brewers and the Cardinals are chilling at 1st and 2nd place, but the Dodgers are down by 1 game. The Diamondbacks 3 games back, and then the Phillies 4.5 games back. So they're all within 5 games. And yeah, we talked about it every single day. We're gonna have to fasten our seatbelts and get ready for the next couple weeks because it's about to get crazy. Alright guys, well that is going to wrap it up for me today. Again, the one thing I want to mention is if you guys do not follow me on Twitch, I will be streaming pretty much every single day. Call of Duty, Spider-Man, MLB The Show, and not a lot of you guys know that I have a Twitch, so I want to plug it real quick, at FuzzyFromYT. Go follow me there, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a ton of fun. We play music. It's a good time, and yeah, we're going to be posting an NFL recap tomorrow as well. So a lot of you guys were saying, don't do NFL recaps. I'm not going to stop MLB recaps. There'll just be an MLB recap and an NFL recap for people that want to see it, because I think I'm good at this recap stuff. So if I can do all sports, it's just better for the channel, in my opinion, and makes it a little bit more diverse, in my opinion. So guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video, and stream if I see you there. Peace out.